it's Heather with Midwest Aftermarket, and we are here at the Mishimoto booth. We're going to talk to Dan. He's going to tell us just a few things about some new products. So, Dan, explain all of this to us.
You got it, you got it. Well, this is our 6.4 liter Power Stroke engine display. Today we're featuring our 6.4 liter radiator support bar. It's an all steel bar, cast ends. The factory aluminum one's a little on the weak side. This new unit's going to really take out a lot of that chassis flex, increase the rigidity of the front of the truck, and get the radiator to stay stabilized nicely. Another neat product we have coming out, still a little bit in testing phase, but we're making some new bushings for the bottom of the radiator to also help increase some of our rigidity and the support of the radiator. So these should be released soon as well.
Can you tell me why you guys are kind of focusing on the 6.4? Like, why pick this one as opposed to, you know, other engine sizes out there?
So, with the 6.4, I mean, Power Stroke is a great market for us. You know, between the 6.0, 6.4, and now the 6.7 as well.
Okay.
It's a very popular truck, high demand for parts, and especially with the radiators, with the flawed factory design. You know, it's for us to make a product that's going to, you know, keep everybody's trucks in operation. You know, a lot of these guys rely on their trucks every day for their job.
Okay.
And we want to keep these guys working. We want to keep everything, you know, everybody's truck on the road.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Cool. So, if I'm on the market, and why should I buy Mishimoto as opposed to, you know, other products that are out there for the 6.4?
So all of our products we design in-house in our R&D facility in Newcastle, Delaware. We've been there since, you know, we started in 2003. We test everything. We have the 6.4 on hand. We have the 6.0 on hand. You know, everything that we do, we design in-house, we prototype in-house, and then we test on the vehicle day in and day out to make sure that the product is exactly what we need in the market.
That's awesome. Cool. All right. And so then there was some Titan stuff that you wanted to talk about?
Let's take a walk down this way.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit about
so right here we have the Power Stroke transmission cooler, direct fit transmission cooler that we just released.
Okay.
I think pre-sale was like last week or the week before. But anyway, so this was just released, reduces our transmission temps by 10 degrees. I think that was more of like I forget how much load we put on it, but we have a load control dyno in-house. You know, we can basically recreate any conditions on the highway on our dyno, and as long as we always have fuel in the truck, we can just keep the test going for as long as we need. The product that we have coming out in development is a baffled oil catch can for the Nissan Titan with the Cummins in it.
Yeah.
So the Titan has a very finicky crankcase ventilation system. So this new catch can that we developed for it uses 5 baffles to help reduce any sort of pressure increases in the system, and to keep the air flowing through. So the factory system, it actually has a really kind of basic filtration system on it by Fleetguard. This new system takes out, I forget how much we got out of it, but it was definitely a lot more oil vapor going through it within the few thousand miles we tested it than what it's supposed to be by the manufacturer of the truck. So this is a very good sort of protect your investment product.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right.
And then we can talk about the Titan exhaust. I'd like to show you this, guys. So this is sort of a really very different product. I mean, you know, I get it, it's an exhaust, but it's a little bit different than what you typically see on the market for a diesel exhaust system, because you're kind of getting 2 for 1. The way that this is designed, this is sort of the midsection that goes right over, like, here's the axle, and this is getting towards the rear of the truck. We put a slash cut on it so that you don't have to put the rear section exhaust on. If you're going to be doing a lot of off-roading, or if you're on a job site that's really bumpy, as opposed to having on your factory system where the exhaust pipe hangs really low, it can get knocked up, it can get hit in places. By putting, you know, by just removing this section, you can put the tip back on if you want, but just by removing this section, you increase your ground clearance in the rear of the car, basically for like the parture angle or you know, approach angle as you're coming up the hill, so that you won't damage like either the factory system, you know, if you had that,
Right.
or this rear section. So you can kind of pick and choose how you want to configure your exhaust a bit.
Right.
It's pretty neat. It's really different.
Yeah.
So, and then like with this piece on there, like the factory system comes out right behind the rear tire, whereas ours is coming out towards the corner of the bumper, and it's tucked up a lot higher. It's a lot cleaner of a look in our opinion.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Gives you a lot more options as far as what you want to do. So.
Exactly.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, that was Dan with Mishimoto. Check us out. Go to our website, and we have all kinds of Mishimoto stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.